that we would actually have to attempt to try to drive a stick shift. He changed the gear and immediately grabbed behind him, reached my phone and reached my friend's phone in the passenger seat. My other friend who was sitting behind him, she was sleeping. So I'm assuming that's why he didn't try to grab her phone as well. Regardless, he has two hands, so, even if he did try, it wouldn't have worked. Immediately after, instincts kicked in. I attacked him. She attacked.
I know her. I don't know about you, but my chest hurts so bad. Like when I breathe, I ain't gonna lie. When I breathe, like it just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital when we get back to the state.
He kicked you in the chest and the back. Like, she wasn't playing with you. That's because he kicked you in the chest.
Yeah, he kicked me in my chest and in my back. But so once he realized he couldn't get me, he tried to go to the front. He tried to get her.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I told that dope. I'm pulling with my whole life. I wish I could take your fingers off or grab his phone. You got our phone. I thought it was.
All right, what's up with the YouTube fam, man? I'm back again with another video, right? And listen, man, one of my supporters hit me up with this video just basically saying it's a young lady who's doing a story time about a time where she almost got kidnapped in Colombia, allegedly. And I'm only saying allegedly because I don't know what the hell is going on or what happened or what took place or none of that, but we're finna get into it. That's what we're here for anyways, to check it out and see what's up with this whole situation. Now, it's not a long video, but y'all know I don't give a damn. It can be a damn Snapchat video. If I want to talk about it on the channel, we're going to talk about it on the channel. So let's go ahead and do that. But if you're a supporter of mine, man, you're rocking with the channel, make sure y'all hitting that like button. That way y'all can stay engaged with the channel. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment here and there and things like that. That way y'all won't get lost in the sauce. You know, a lot of y'all be saying, man, I ain't seen you in like a month or 2 weeks and shit like that. It's because you ain't hitting the like button or leaving a comment here and there. So yeah, make sure y'all doing it if you want to stay locked in with the channel. Other than that, we're finna go ahead and move forward. And if you're a new supporter, make sure I hit the subscribe button, man, and lock in with me, man. Real talk. If you want to. If you don't want to, I ain't doing no tripping. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I want to tell y'all that I do appreciate y'all for being here. I hope that everything is okay with you and your family. And I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of y'all's life. And when I say that, I'm only talking to those who say the same thing back to me in return, and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, but just don't feel like typing or whatever the hell the case may be. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into it and see what the hell going on with this situation, man.
The fact that I'm laying right here, right now in my bed is so surreal to me. You know why? Because I survived a kidnap attempt with my friends in Cartagena, Colombia. Excuse my lashes, y'all. I keep crying. Like, this is something that is so traumatizing to me. And I just decided to share my story because I know so many people who travel and you never would think that it would be you. This is going to be a simplified version. I already told the full story on my Instagram, but I just wanted to share it on TikTok as well. So this should just be a shorter version.
All right.
My friends met up with a mutual friend and just so happened to be in Colombia. We decided to do a party bus tour. Once the party bus was over, they did leave with their private driver because they had a meal to go eat with their private chef. And we was just like, okay, well, we're going to go grab some food because the food at our resort was nasty. So we ended up going to Casa Palenque. Now, this is not like a random area. Tourists go here all the time. When I tell y'all, it's kind of like, I want to say like a Bourbon Street. I don't know if y'all ever been to New Orleans, but it's basically like a strip. Like, it's a lot of people out there. There's vendors. Like, it was a public place. Yeah. So we ate. I had me a little hookah. My phone did get stolen, so I'm going to include as much pictures as I can, but I really don't have anything to show y'all. So once it was time to go, there's taxis, like, all over the place, like, you know, to take you home. If you go to Cartagena, Colombia, do not trust the yellow taxis whatsoever. The first taxi we went to was trying to charge us $50, and we was like, no, we don't want the $50. After that, we went to the second taxi, and it's crazy because he charged us $50 too, but we was just like, at that point, it was like, okay, honestly, if we keep trying, they're all going to charge us $50. We just want to get home. Our hotel was about 30 minutes from where we were at in the city. So we was just like, okay, forget it. We're going to go ahead and take it. So we told him where we were going. And he said, okay, he never put in his GPS. We just took that as this is his city. I know my way around my city without a GPS. So that's why we didn't think anything of it. Yeah. So back to part two. Part two on surviving my kidnap attempt.
It's almost over here. Let's part two, and I only got 2 parts it look like. So let me go and see if I can find her TikTok, and I'll be right back, man. God damn, I be telling y'all, man, y'all gotta start sending me the full video instead of the little short clips and shit. Now I just said I didn't care about it being short, but damn, you can't let it get juicy on me and then it's finna cut off. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. Let me go find what I can find and add it to this video, and I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Alright. So I done found like 2 or 3 more parts to it. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what the hell going on with this whole situation, man. I'm back. And I want to tell y'all, man, make sure y'all being careful when y'all go into these other countries. It's a lot of different things that I'm seeing that's happening, and it's really weird. I seen like a group of students just went and left. I don't want to say the wrong country because I don't want to put that jacket on nobody back, but it was like 5 or 6 students. They went out there for a trip, and next thing you know, they all were found deceased, and a lot of other things that happened. You can look that up and check that out too if you want to see more details about it. But it's kind of, on the sketchy side. I can't say too much on YouTube about stuff like that, but y'all can go look it up and see. But let's get back into this video.
In Cartagena, Colombia. So people told us that the Ubers was illegal. That is the only reason we were taking taxi. Had we knew that Ubers weren't illegal, we would not have took
They lied.
taxi. We just thought that it made sense to take, what was legal. We weren't trying to get in trouble in a foreign country. So I'm not going to go into details as far as the red flag. I'm just going to give y'all all the red flags that we seen, which led up to the event, and then I'm going to tell y'all the event.
Okay,
First red flag, he did not use the GPS. We assumed that he knew where he was going because this was his city. We told him where we needed to go, but we did put in our GPS the hotel resort so that we could track it. We did that anytime we got in a car with anybody because I don't know, that's just how I am. Even if I take an Uber back home here where I'm from. Number 2, he kept looking back at me. My friend sat in the passenger side. I sat behind her, and my other friend sat in the seat behind him. Yeah. He kept looking back the whole ride. I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie. Colombians, they were flirtatious, very flirtatious. So I didn't know what he was doing, but I didn't say anything to him. He did not talk the entire time. Let's start there. He didn't say a word. He kept taking wrong turns. My friend had to tell him, like, hey, no, you're supposed to keep straight because he kept trying to take a left. Oh, no, make a right. Like, our time went up from 23 minutes. We were 23 minutes away from our hotel. It went up to, like, 25. And then it started going down from there. My friend who was in the front seat, of course, she could see more what was going on in the front. She said that when he was supposed to make a U-turn, which you would have to be in the left-hand lane, he tried to get in the right, and she told him, like, hey, no, you need to get in the left lane.
Hey, yeah.
Another thing, anytime you go to foreign countries, when you're in a car with them, they drive hella fast. Like, They have that road rage. This man was driving slow. It took, like, a 23-minute ride. It took us about 35 minutes to get there. So now, to the attempts. We literally were 5 minutes away from our hotel, y'all. This man drove us 30 minutes. We were 5 minutes away from our hotel. Out of nowhere. Mind y'all, this was a stick shift car. I did mention when we first got in the car, I was like, y'all, I wish I knew how to drive a stick shift. Not knowing that we would actually have to attempt to try to drive a stick shift. He changed the gear and immediately grabbed behind him, reached my phone and reached my friend's phone in a passenger seat. My other friend who was sitting behind him, she was sleeping. So I'm assuming that's why he didn't try to grab her phone as well. Regardless, he has 2 hands, so, even if he did try, it wouldn't have worked. Immediately after, instincts kicked in. I attacked him, she attacked him.
I would have told his ass, I would have bit that nigga. Well, now I'm scared.
Me and my friend surviving a kidnap attempt in Cartagena.
I whooped his ass, though.
In the process of me attacking him, I'm screaming to my other friend. I'm like, wake up, he's trying to kidnap us. So she starts attacking him too. So it's 3 of us attacking him from different directions. I feel like he did not expect this to happen at all. Like, he did not expect us to put up a fight like that, y'all. We were going in on him. So at this point, he's trapped in the corner, the driver's side of the car. So he jumps out the car. So at this point, since he can't have all 3 of us, he's at least trying to take one of us. So he comes to the back side of the car. He tries to drag my friend out the car. I told them, I said, y'all, we need to stay together. We're either all going to be in this car or we're all going to get out this car. So he keeps trying to drag her out the car. I'm pulling her back in. He tries that for a good 5 minutes. He couldn't get her out after that. He comes to my side. Y'all, I got the most damage. Like, he kept hitting me the most. I don't know if it's because I was attacking him the most or what, but y'all, he kicked me in my chest. Y'all, he had steel-toe boots on. He kicked me and my friend in the chest, actually, but he kicked me in my chest. He dragged me out the car with my wig. My friend pulling me in. She pulled me in, so that pulled him back in. When he got in, he's like hitting me. He's hitting me in my chest, y'all. So at this point, I'm just literally trying anything just to get out of this situation. Y'all, like, bit him. Not only did I twisted them, and I just kept twisting and twisting and twisting. And eventually, he just backed up off of me. So then he tried my last friend. She must have went in on him so bad, y'all. Her nails, her raw meat is showing. I have the picture of that, so I'm going to put that in here. Her raw meat is showing on her nails, like, y'all. So eventually he gave up on that and he went back to the front. But once all these attacks did not work, y'all, eventually he tried to get back in the car. My friends in the front, when he tried to attack me, my friends in the front trying to drive the car. We were trying to, get out at least out of the situation. And once he realized that worked, he got back in the car. And we were trying to lock the car. We don't know how to work a foreign car. And I feel so helpless in this situation. And y'all, we are on a pitch black road. No street lights. Nothing. So he was trying to drive again. We started attacking him again. You're not going nowhere with us, sir. So eventually he got back and he drugged me out the car. Y'all, ripped my whole wig off of me. My knee is scraped up. So then my friends hopped out the car. We all hopped out the car. So all of our phones are in the car at this point. We're on a pitch black road. So my friend is still trying to get our phones. And she was hanging on the door as he was driving. He kept trying to brake check. She was trying to get our phones so bad because we did not know where we were going to go. We're in the middle of nowhere in a foreign country. We were terrified after he just took our phones, attacked us. So once that did not work, he ended up driving off. I don't want to make this part too long, so come back to part 4. I'm trying to make that the last part. Part 4 of how me and my friends survived kidnap attempt in Cartagena, Colombia. So immediately, y'all, I'm a mom. My instincts just automatically click in. I'm like, y'all, I understand y'all want y'all phones, but we have to go. He may have somebody waiting to come get us. You don't know who he has with him, accomplices or what. So I'm like, y'all, we gotta run. So we just started running, y'all. We just kept running. All of a sudden, somebody on a motorcycle came. I was like, y'all, no, don't talk to him. We just kept going. And I realized it was a security guard. He was trying to help us. Right to that point, y'all, we have no shoes. We have no phones. My wig is off my head. We just have nothing.
Security guard for where, though?
Security station. They helped us. At first, we were not trusting of them. We did not want to. It was a language barrier, so we could not communicate with them. They were trying to communicate with us through Google Translate. I didn't know if they were in on it, so I did not want to communicate with them. But eventually, we realized I just was praying the entire time. And honestly, when we were running the entire time, I was praying. I was like, God, just thank you, Lord. God, just give me discernment, Lord. Give us guidance. I was just like, God, just please let us make it back home to our families. We were all on the same port that if we made it back to that hotel, we were leaving on the first flight out back to Houston. So yeah, eventually, the security people, they got in contact with our hotel and they were able to send a car to come get us. When the car came, it was untagged, y'all. I was not playing with them. He was like, no, y'all, come on, let's get in the car or whatever. And I was like, no, if y'all security guards are not getting this car with us, we're not going. We will walk back to this hotel because we knew how to get there. It was just a dark pitch black road, nothing but trees, woods, we're scared. The security guard was like, yeah, we'll come. He tried to get in the front. I said, no, you're getting this back seat, mister. Y'all, we made him ride between us. I made my friend get in the front seat. We had our windows down in the back seat in case we needed to jump out that car, but we made it back to the hotel safe, y'all, immediately. We just broke down. We were hugging each other. We could not sleep. This is just such a traumatizing experience. Everybody keeps telling us we need to contact the police, the embassy and everything. Everybody it was a lot. The police came. They eventually went to go check the scene out, and one of my friends, her phone was left inside the car because he did not take her phone. She was sleeping. So we had her updated location. Even still to right now, we can see her updated location because her phone isn't dead. Y'all, they went there. They showed us a random man. They said it was 3 taxis in that apartment complex. They showed us a random man driver. It wasn't him, but they never showed us 2 other drivers. So honestly, I feel like the police was in on it. They tried to actually get us to leave with the police. They said we have to go with him to go with them to identify the man, and we refused. I told them we're not going anywhere. If I go anywhere, it's going to be me leaving here to go to the airport to go home. And I'm so glad I didn't because they could have been in on it. They didn't show us the guy. Y'all showed us 1 person, but y'all said it was 3 taxis there. Weird. The last part of how me and my friends survived the kidnap attempt in Cartagena, Colombia. So y'all, honestly, with this situation, when I told the story on Instagram, I thought I was good. I thought I was over it. A couple hours had went by. It was about 12 hours later. I thought it was fine. Mind y'all, we literally had only been in Colombia for 24 hours at this point. We arrived in Colombia at 10:30 p.m. on Monday. This happened Tuesday at 1:38 in the morning. We were literally texting each other in the ride the entire time, which is crazy because we were literally had just joked about, like, I told her, I said, he acting weird. If he tries something, we're going to take his car. Not knowing that a minute later, y'all, he would snatch our phones and we could have been sex trafficked, y'all. He literally had 3 motorcycles waiting down the road, but because we had passed them up and beat him up to that point, they didn't come to that point because we were so close to where the security was. They did not want to get caught. I just want to tell anybody who decides to go to Cartagena, Colombia, if you ever decide, get a private driver. Honestly, I wouldn't even trust the street food. Get you a private chef. Like,
hey, everything she's saying is 100. You know, I don't like to go nowhere unless I'm driving. I don't like to be in nobody else's hands. I don't give a damn who it is. I like to make sure I get a car. But when I do go out of the country and things like that, I like to stay in one designated area. That's why I like to go somewhere where everything is damn near by each other. See, they were 30 minutes away. That leaves so much space and opportunity for some shit to happen that you probably don't want to happen. I know you don't want to happen. Shit, y'all know what I'm talking about here. It leaves too much time, space, and opportunity for something to happen, you know. And anything can happen at any time, true enough. But y'all get what I'm saying when I say what I say. But yeah, man, I like to stay where it's like a strip or somewhere that's really, really, you know, like active, like a place where y'all get where I'm coming from. But you know, I know a lot of people go out of town and they like to do a lot of different things. And I mean, I'm spontaneous as hell, but I really like to be careful when I'm out because so many different things can happen. You feel me? But I'm glad that they are okay, you know, because a lot of people don't make it back. A lot of stories are ending up with a lot of people losing their lives, man, when they traveling. So, you know, a lot of the times, man, people overlook certain things. You know, you got to pay attention to every sign. But it's best when you go out of town, try to stay in one designated area. I know a lot of people be like, man, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that. You do your thing. But for us who cautious and still want to travel, try to get somewhere where it's damn near everything in one spot, so you ain't gotta go be traveling everywhere and shit, because people can take you down a dirt road and do all type of different shit, which you have 10 people waiting on y'all with guns and shit. You know, it can be real treacherous out there. So, you know, just be careful. I'm not trying to put no fear into you and make you not want to travel, but you know, we gotta keep it real and just spread the awareness. Shit is happening, it's going down out here, so be careful. But let's get back into the video though.
Do not trust the yellow taxis. Do not go anywhere by yourself. Keep the communication with those people to a bare minimum because they scam. Even when we bought stuff off the street, y'all, they kept trying to scam us and overcharge us. This man tried to sell my friend some gas, some Zatan. He wanted $50 for 3.5 or 3.5. Do you think we're agreeing? Mind you, nobody out there was smoking. That was skeptical.
I wouldn't smoke none of that shit, no way.
You know, you kept your sticky and your icky because nobody wants that. My biggest fear was going out here and getting like a stomach bug. I got kidnapped. That was the least of my worries. Like, this is just such a traumatizing experience. 1 minute I'm crying, the next minute I'm happy because I'm like, dang, I really made it back home. I just keep thinking about how so many people do not make it back home. And nobody understands how I feel in this situation except my 2 friends who were there with me. It's so many emotions. Y'all, I'm paranoid. Like, when I got off the plane, I'm checking over my shoulder. Like, I know I'm going to have to go to therapy for this situation because it's so traumatizing. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. My voice is going in and out because I keep crying. Like, it's just such a devastating experience. And it makes me want to set out on traveling. We literally had another trip booked for May. This really makes me want to set out on traveling. We said forget the trip, forget the money we spent. Y'all, we spent so much money on this trip. It's just not even worth it. Be safe, watch your surroundings, and if you don't know how to defend yourself, please have self-defense, because if it wasn't for us self-defending ourselves, that man probably would have been able to get us. He was not expecting that at all. Like, he just kept looking at us like he was in shock. We fought back for our lives, and I will do it again if I have to. If I had a weapon, I would have defended myself if I had to. Please just be cautious, y'all, as a young female, like, anywhere, because men do not have the same experience in these foreign countries that we have.
The hell going on? What they say? We tracked my friend's phone because he didn't know it was in the car since she was asleep. Initially, the police are on FaceTime with hotel security looking for the man. They put in quotation marks, yeah. AKA didn't know nothing, acting confused. You know, man, these motherfuckers, oh my dad, let me fix my language. Man, these people be really lying, they be in cahoots. Everybody be knowing what the hell is going on. And I do know that people be, you know, harvesting things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't say certain shit on YouTube, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They want parts, body, you know, parts and shit like that. And people are selling things on the black market for very, very high. So, you know, I think that with them being in cahoots with a lot of different things, they not going to be in your best interest. It's best to stay away from shiesty ass places, bro. I know we love to travel, we love to see the world and shit, but when you do reviews, you need to start looking up certain shit. And when you do see certain shit, you need to make sure you stay away. Don't chance it. Don't think it can't happen to you, because it can. And she just said something that I have to agree to disagree with. You know, men do have these same experiences. It's just not as frequent. Because like I was talking about earlier, it's a situation where students went missing. And they were men and women, you know. So ultimately, it just don't matter who the hell you are. Just be careful and watch what you're doing. You know, a lot of people out here these days, you know, really take life for granted. They really don't be paying attention. They really think this shit a game out here, and you can't do that, bro. It's real out here, and I ain't trying to put no fear in nobody, but it's just me being authentically, you know, genuine with y'all. Man, it's real out here, bro. You gotta watch everything. It only take a split second for anything to happen, bro. Real shit. But let's get back into it.
Is he in sound or is he in sound or?
Just waking up and I'm seeing all these outlets are posting us, and everybody have their opinions, but I just want to clear up a few things. For one, we were not drunk. For some reason, we just had no desire to have a drink, which is so crazy because we literally drink on vacation, but we did not drink when we were in the city. So we had not one lick of alcohol.
That's
like
what's up.
We literally ate at that restaurant. It had water. The most I had was a hookah, but what is a hookah? For two, we never got our phones back. My phone location still says that it's in Colombia. We all ordered new phones. We were on our iPads. That's how we were able to get in contact with our parents. I never bring my iPad. For some reason, I brought my iPad with me, but yes, that's another thing. 3, it may seem crazy how he waited till 5 minutes till we got to the hotel. It's crazy to us too. We literally was saying the same thing. Why did he wait till he got to the hotel?
Hold on. I know people ain't trying to say she lying and victim blaming and shit like that, bro. I cannot stand that. That'd be so weird. People just be, I don't know, I guess when certain shit don't make sense to certain people, like fully all the way through, because some people don't know how to use context clues and shit. I guess they think everything is a lie. And you do got to be careful because people out here scamming and lying like hell. True enough. But I mean, come on now, bro. And I'm glad that they didn't drink, because it could have been spiked or they could have easily took advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? And just because she was 5 minutes away from the room don't mean a goddamn thing, cuz. What you mean? All I got to do is take this turn right here and I got 10, like I was just talking about a while ago, 10 people can be waiting around this corner and we can go our separate way. Man, people just be tripping. I cannot stand that shit. It's just so negative on the internet, bro. It's so lame, bro. Like, damn, just be encouraging. If you can't be encouraging, then get your ass home, bro. But I can understand you being skeptical and things like that. But come on, cuz the girl showing y'all receipts and all type of different shit. And now people looking crazy as hell because the phone's still over there. She's showing you the receipts that they didn't drink and shit like that. Come on now. Let's get back into it. It's almost over.
I don't know. That was nothing but God. In my mind, this is what I said. I feel like he was just trying to figure out how he was going to do it because it was 3 of us.
Yeah.
I don't feel like this was planned. Everybody keeps saying his buddies would have came. This was not planned. He literally was driving up and we was like, hey, how much for the ride or whatever. Like he wasn't like sitting parked plotting. Like he was like passing us up and we were walking and we was like, hey, are you accepting, rides right now? And he said, yes. He asked us where we were going. He asked us where we were going. We told him and he said 50. And we said, okay, we got in the car. So he didn't have time to contact any accomplices. He was not on his phone the entire time. He picked his phone up one time. He looked at something and then he put his phone back down. So he did not have time to communicate with anybody. Y'all keep saying we wouldn't have got away. No, baby, we would have got away because God is always on my side. The entire time this was going on, I was praying, I was screaming, I was repenting. So, yes, it may seem surreal, it may seem fake, but nothing about it is fake. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all don't believe in God. That's why y'all think it's fake. No, baby, it's real. It's real. Nothing about it is fake. Nothing. Another thing people were saying, we probably was aggressive towards him. What's crazy is we did not have a conversation. I couldn't even tell you what his voice sounded like. We had no conversation with him. We did not go off on him. Y'all, we was chilling. Like, we were just ready to get back home to the hotel. Like, we were just tired. At the end of the day, it's always going to be some weirdos saying they don't believe us. This is why people never come out. But at the end of the day, I'm used to attention. I already have a large following. So I'm used to people having negative shit to say. At the end of the day, this is real. This really happened to us. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope this never happens to y'all family since y'all just don't believe us. And I'm about to go have some retail therapy. I am not reading comments no more because that shit will drive you crazy.
Yeah, it will. It sure will.
We just going. So me and my friend Janae, we just hit him. Next thing you know, I'm like, Maya, wake up.
Can I tell my part?
Huh?
Can I tell my part?
Janae.
Guys, so I was really scared, not even gonna lie. Honestly, I was shocked though, for real.
I
woke me up. Wait,
I told y'all too many voices at once.
Nigga did a double whammy.
No, we was on the part when he took our phone, and then he thought we was it's either he thought we was drunk to not know what to do,
or he thought we was sweet,
or he thought that it was not finna go like that.
See, no,
he thought it wasn't finna go like that, but I was the first one to react.
I don't know if y'all know Lil Lex, but this little hoe no, that's not what happened. When he took the phones, I'm like he was already reaching for Lex. When he reached for a phone, she popped, dropped it that she my this is trying to kidnap us. So then I started drawing niggas. This is me.
Y'all, it's crazy because I'm not even a fighter. I'm not even aggressive.
Oh, bitch was on go. Bitch,
I'm not even aggressive, but I immediately
gotta get home to Kyrie.
I immediately went in. So that wasn't the end of it. So we started attacking him or whatever. Maya wakes up, so she started attacking him. So he's getting attacked from 3 different directions. So y'all, we laughing at it now, but y'all, we literally cried like for hours. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, when we was running away, I had my hands up.
Wait, I'm not at that part.
Can I tell my part though?
Why did I not at that part?
I told him I was fighting with. I didn't say no words, bitch.
Look, y'all, my hands hurt.
Okay, so yeah, so then once we got to like getting him, he gets out the car because at this point he has us. He's in the driver's side. He has us all 3 coming from different directions. So he gets out the car. He tries to open the car from Maya's door. So he opens her door. He's trying to pull. I'm gonna let them talk once I tell the story. He tried to pull Maya out the car, and I'm pulling her in the car because at this point I'm in fight or flight. We either all staying in this car or we all getting out this car.
And she kept doing that.
So
that was smart.
Every time he kept trying to pull her.
Every time he was out, bitch, we in.
He pulled. So he had tried to pull her out. I'm pulling her back in. So Janae in the front, she's trying to figure out. We don't know how to work the stick. We drive automatic cars. Like, we then, it's like, okay, so we had end up getting that door closed. We trying to lock the doors. Don't know how to lock the door. Their cars are different. So then he opened my door. I don't know if he thought because I'm little that it was finna be that. He tried to drag. He dragged. Y'all. He pulled my wig is off.
Her wig was off.
He dragged me by my wig outside that car. I got to kicking him and just punching him. And
oh y'all! And before he went to the back, he kicked me in my chest, bro. Steel toe boot to the chest.
Yeah, he
my
had
shit. He still kicked me, bitch.
He told me to shut the
So then I kicked him. I started punching him, and then he had ended up getting in the car. So he was trying to like put his aggression towards me.
I'm still in the front.
And so I ended up I'm like hitting him, but I bit him, and then I'm like I didn't grab his balls. I twisted them. I just kept twisting and twisting and twisting. So then he like backed up, and then he ended up kicking me in my chest. So y'all, like my chest, it hurts. Really. I don't know about you, but my chest hurts so bad. Like when I breathe,
I ain't gonna lie.
When I breathe, like it just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to the hospital when we get back to the States.
You in the chest and the back. Like, bitch, you wasn't playing with you. That's because he kicked you in the chest.
Yeah, he kicked me in my chest and in my back. But so once he realized he couldn't get me, he tried to go to the front. He tried to get her.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I told that door. What?
His whole door is
whole
gone.
door off,
His
bitch.
whole door.
I'm in this hole, bitch. I'm pulling with my whole life. I wish I could have bit off or grab his phone because bitch, you got our phone. I thought it was in the seat somewhere. I'm trying to look for the phone. in a little pouch. I don't think she said this part, but when I was in the front seat, he had a little pouch right here, and he did like this with his fingers like that. I'm like, nigga, man, with your whole ass money. That's what I was thinking whole time, bitch. That was the little palm.
That was the pouch for
phones.
him to put our phones in. So at this point, he has our phones.
Still do.
He has our phones. Maya phone, she was sleeping, so her phone is under the seat. So yeah, we ended up oh no, what happened is, okay, so once he couldn't get to Janae, he tried to come back to me. So y'all, I ain't gonna lie, he did drag. The police definitely not gonna do nothing. So yeah,
they're in on it. I believe so.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't trust nobody.
Friend, you late.
Please let me get to my side, bitch. They're really onto it.
Okay, so after that he dragged. That's when he dragged me completely. Like my whole wig came out. He dragged me out the car, y'all. Got bruised up. My leg is up, y'all. I'm in so much pain. So after he dragged me out the car, I said, "Everybody, get out this bitch!" Like I said,
if everybody, we gotta go.
I said, if we not all in the car, we all out this car, because what it was trying to give, because he couldn't have all three of us, he wanted to at least have one. So we stuck together. We literally was pulling each other out that car. Then after that, we realized, dang, we don't have no phone. Mind you, we're a 5-minute drive from the hotel, so that's like what, 15-minute walk?
Yeah, y'all.
So we're like 5-minute drive from the hotel. So after that, I'm gonna let her tell what she did after that.
I was gonna say about the door.
So he tried to like reverse.
He tried to
ran
close the door,
up
bitch. I'm on the door.
She ran up, so
Bitch.
she's literally hanging on the
Bitch,
door.
what's up?
Driving.
I said, I need my phone.
So the door just swinging, and she just hanging
Bitch,
on
that
the
nigga
door.
was going at least 30 miles per hour. He went 30 miles per hour for like 5 seconds. Then he tried to brake check me. Bitch, I'm still on the top.
Yeah.
Still on the top. I love me, bitch. I
And
love
then
my
tell
life.
him how he paused. Why he gonna take
That
this
nigga
shit?
paused
We
like
fucked
Darth
his
Vader.
whole car up. You know the middle of your. We fucking his.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
The
So
fuck
yes,
up.
somebody did try to track our phone. So like I said, he took me and her phone. So our
Turned
phone,
our shit off.
He turned our phones off. But he didn't know that she didn't know that she had her phone. So we were able to track her phone because it fell underneath the seat. So even still to right now,
we know he's at.
The trip is over. Y'all don't have to
did.
keep telling us that we don't want to stay here. If we could have left at 2 o'clock this morning when this shit happened, we wouldn't have been going. We have to wait till we get a flight. We don't care about none of that shit. My ID, my purse is gone. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At the end of the day, we didn't all order new phones. Like we want to go home. Trust me, we don't want to be here no more. Our trip was literally supposed to be for 2 more days.
Somebody had asked her what made him want to stop. I think because we just kept giving him the blues.
I don't know what made him want to stop his car, but I think he was not expecting us to put up a fight like that. Like,
he thought it was 3 drunk black bitches.
I don't know if he thought we was drunk or weak, but
I think he saw me sleep. And
he
he didn't think I was gonna wake up.
And that was another thing when he was driving. When he was driving, the whole time he driving, he keep looking back. The fuck is you? Like, I'm not even an aggressive type of person. No, when I tell y'all, that shit happened so fast. He put the car in gear. He said, like, that's literally how fast it happened.
We was 5 minutes away from the.
So we was 5 minutes from. So we was 5 minutes from the resort. Okay, let me get back to the story. So we 5 minutes. Y'all stop asking me questions because I get sidetracked. So we 5 minutes from the resort. Y'all, only thing I could do at this point, I'm like, they still worried about getting the phones. I'm like, y'all, we gotta run because in my mind, for him to feel that comfortable to take us that close to our resort, you had somebody waiting to come get us. So I'm like, y'all, we have to go. We have to run. We have to run. So we running down the road, y'all. We barefoot, no shoes,
bitch, this hoe find a pole.
nothing. My clothes, I don't have a wig on.
But he stopped.
Hold on, let me.
You had no, bitch.
So then we kept running. Then all of a sudden, no, that's not even a wig. So then we kept running. Then somebody came on a motorcycle. Y'all, I don't know what I thought I was doing, but I tried to hide behind a pole like he wasn't gonna see me. But I hid behind a pole. He was a security officer, but he was like trying to help us and stuff. And I was like, back up. Like I wasn't going.
She said, is that the same wig I have?
He was like, I'm trying to help y'all. I ran past him. I just get the running. I'm just running out of breath. We're screaming help. She's screaming help in Spanish because this bitch bilingual. Like, we just going. And then we get to like a security stand, which we thought was the security of our hotel. And it's like the guys, they're all there or whatever. And it's like 3 security guards. These motherfuckers out here do not speak English.
They just keep calmate.
They said he's talking to us. And he trying to calm us down. He touched me. I said, boy, don't fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, we was all on alert. We kept telling him, sir, please don't touch us.
Yo, wig out. Tell him about how you.
Oh, that's
bitch.
Yeah, Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, like we told y'all, we damaged his car. So
That bitch might have ate with that one.
we keep on rewinding.
Okay,
I'm not
bitch
gonna lie
ass,
because
you
we
play
keep
with that.
missing parts of the story. So yeah, when we ripped his car
Apart.
car door
And
off,
I was pulling on the what's it called? Like when he ripped the car, when I ripped the car apart, like holding the door after that.
mind you, I told y'all he drugged me by my wig, so he took all his car pieces and put it back in the car, and then he threw my wig outside the car. He
tossed
should
that
have threw the
bitch.
phones outside the car.
Exactly. He's gonna make a U-turn.
So he gave me my wig back. So when he went when he reversed back, while we running, we looking back, we running, we looking back. He stopped down there, y'all. It's 3 motorcycles. Y'all, do y'all not know how close we was to being taken? Like, those 3 motorcycles
Were for us.
was one for each, every last one of us. It was somebody on there. One
But
for
we
each
kept
and every
screaming
last
help,
one
and
of
it
us.
was people that was waking up. Like it was
a
like a
white
random
man.
man.
No, not a white man, but he had his phone, his flashlight.
After we passed that Hispanic man, we was good because that's when the security. We met the security. Now they
So
scared
once
us,
we
ain't
get
gonna
to the
lie.
security, they trying to help us, but I'm on edge. I'm like,
They're trying to touch us. We don't want to be.
I'm
touched,
like,
bitch. We
don't
almost
touch
got
me.
touched for real.
I said,
Somebody laughed.
and then they start laughing out of nowhere. I said,
It's funny.
I
Ain't
said,
gonna lie.
y'all are in on this? Like,
Ain't gonna lie, no. It was no. Down to Hispanic. Are y'all in on this?
I was like, what the funny, and then you
Yeah,
say,
no, I don't get what was funny.
are you in this?
Nah, like
We felt
but
like,
they weren't
y'all
in on
know.
it, y'all. So
Bitch, I felt
they're
the same.
trying to communicate with us. They don't. So they're using Google
Translate.
Translate to communicate with us.
Having us speaking to the.
So they having us talking here. They talking back into it. We communicating like that. They keep asking us what's our room number. Why the fuck would I tell you my room number and we just damn near got kidnapped? I'm like, no, I'm not telling you my room number. So he just keep on asking us. So we gave him the wrong room number, and then he said, who is Daisy Vasquez?
Oh, because I gave him the wrong.
Because she gave them the wrong room number.
I was scared, bitch. I didn't know if y'all
So,
was
I mean, we almost got kidnapped.
I'm like, I don't know
Colombiana, bitch. It's real.
I don't know who that is, so I gave him the real room number, and then he was like, okay, he verified our names and stuff, and then I was like, okay, bet. So he was like, the security is coming from our resort to come pick us up in a car. They pull up, it's an unmarked car. It's literally like just a regular SUV. So I'm like,
In the car.
what I said, I'm not getting in that car.
Was our
transportation.
No, hold on, but we ain't there yet. So I'm like, I'm not getting that car. I said, you security people, once we realized that they was good, I told them if they're not getting this car with me, I'm walking to the resort.
But that's
I'm walking to the resort. So once we got in the car,
we saw that.
so once we got in the car, they trying to get all of us in the back seat. No.
got in the front.
No, we're not getting back seat. I said no. I said you're sitting back here in the middle next to us,
Yes,
and
we did.
she's going to sit in the front
I'm
seat.
the
Because
heavy
at this,
flight.
we got a new flight. Yeah, so at this point, it's like I'm taking control of the situation because y'all not finna tell us what we finna do, and we just went through this trauma. Mind you, we're crying.
And they keep saying
we're
Crying.
we're
in the
sore.
backseat. They keep touching us and shit, y'all. We almost got touched in real life on some nasty. I don't want to get touched.
Not
on
even
my
y'all
fucking
saying
Yeah,
Colombia.
I feel so
It's not
violated.
even touched. We could have either got, we could have been in a body bag. We could have been up in pieces.
And then you know they be stealing
We
your
don't even-
passport and
we
make
don't-
you work back for it. So that work back for it.
Have y'all not
So-
seen Beauty in Black?
Girl, anyways. So, whatchamacallit? So, yeah, we got in the car. They brought us to the resort. We get to the resort. The police, they called the police. It took the police about an hour. It took them about an hour just to get here. They get here. We talk to the police. The police talking about something. We need you. So we're tracking her phone. They don't know. He turned our locations off at this point. Her
Can I
phone.
explain it?
Her phone is no. Her phone is
Oh, hey, girl.
it's in the car because it
Under
fell
the seat,
down.
under the seat.
So they tracking her phone. They talking about some. Well, can you come with us to the location?
identify the
I
man?
said, fuck no, we
They
cannot
asked
come
me.
with you.
They asked me.
No,
to go.
I said, how I know y'all not in on
They
it? The
asked me to
police
go,
be
and they asked me to
crooked
leave
too.
my iPad with them. They
So
wanted me
no,
to leave my iPad.
then he was like, okay, well since y'all don't want to come, can we take your iPad? We said
No, that's the only way to talk to
then
They asked for
they asked for her
My
login, her
login.
iCloud.
my login to my
So-
motherfucking iCloud to go back home. Y'all would know where I'm at in Houston. You can't know where. You can't have my
So
iCloud.
I
It's a mess. It ain't no mess.
So
So
they
we almost
think-
got kidnapped.
They think we
up.
green.
Pray for
Ain't
me.
no mess.
They just, girl, why y'all stop reading the comments? Stop
Oh.
reading the comments. I'm trying to tell the story. Ain't nobody worried about him.
Go ahead.
So, anyways, after that, they was like, okay, well, we're gonna go, whatever. So they was definitely finna take us. They was definitely finna take us. But yeah, The police went there. The police get to the location where her phone is. It's 3 different taxis in that apartment. So it's 3 different taxis in that apartment. They're trying to figure out which one it is. They don't speak English, so they're FaceTiming us, trying to communicate with us. We keep telling them like, no, this is where they don't even understand what we're saying.
Know that
y'all, they were taking a picture of the street. You know how you have a location and it says like where
get your
they wasn't showing. I was trying to show him the
like
street.
what they finna get y'all. He's talking about some they finna pull up on y'all ass. Get your on like
get y'all pull up on your house.
Like that.
I'm not gonna get into it, but if you had a daughter, look out.
Like that, Maya. You don't even gotta stoop low for real. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. I blocked him. So that did not make me lose my train of thought. Like people are weird. Anyways, what was I finna say?
But you was in our hands. I mean, we got that shit.
That's crazy.
So at this point, the police, they trying to help us, but they're not trying to help us. So we just got over it. We rescheduled our flights, and then everything really started kicking in. And then, like, we start feeling our pain. Nobody could go to sleep. This happened at 1:38.
And let's ask the people, is this like a common thing? They said not at this resort, but it does happen.
And they made me stay up. I had to stay up the whole day because I'm the one with the iPad because my phone is under the seat. So I had to stay up, and I had to like make sure everything. I was really trying to get y'all. The location's still here. My phone is still in the same place. They didn't even look for the man. They kept talking about they had. They showed
taxis.
Us. That shit was.
They had 3 taxis. They showed us one old ass man. We gave him a description of a 28-year-old. Why showing me his granddaddy?
They showed us.
They ain't gonna
They showed us like somebody that was there. They was like, is this him? And y'all, what I really think happened is because our phones is at one location and her phone is at another location. So I feel like what really happened is he went to that first location where because he took our phone. So I feel like that's maybe where he stays, or I don't know, something. Maybe he switched cars or something, or dropped the car off to
But
somebody.
this not his first rodeo, bitch. Like he probably been.
But y'all,
we never got
nobody got our phones back. We all just had to pay to order new phones. We all, thank God, have iPads. This is my business phone. I usually don't even bring my business phone on trips with me, but I have my business phone.
We had 8 different locations.
Girl, they can't see that.
8 different locations, bro. That shit is crazy though. And my phone is still in the same spot.
Well, go get it then,
girl, and go get kidnapped because you didn't. Well, none of us wanted to go yesterday. We talk about something. No, I'm not going. Oh no. Do you think it's smart? I said, would you?
We got some niggas. If your daughter was doing that, would you take your daughter out there?
Like,
then?
Yeah, honestly, this is just like a learning experience for sure. Honestly, everybody have advice as to what you should have did.
4 minutes ago.
But in that situation, it's like, it's fight or flight. You don't know. We did not do anything to put ourselves in that situation. We literally took a public taxi. So,
and didn't drink.
Y'all, and they say the ratio for women and men out here is really saturated. So it's 80% men, 20 women. And then if you look at
they're trying to reproduce their, like keep their culture alive. I'm gonna say this live so you can come back and watch it. I'm gonna just keep it on my page.
They
but
grab their phones and
yeah, y'all, like honestly, if I thank God that I was with people who did not just like start crying and panicking in the situation. We all reacted like we was all like,
bitch, we're gonna be the cheetah girls. Bitch.
All you can hear was James Avery rings and bracelets.
Immediately,
like ring over here, bitch.
We just reacted like literally one second less. Honestly, it could have went left.
And
if we would not have reacted that fast.
I wish I had like a rat would have stuck that hard in his shit. I would have just stepped.
He did not expect 3 women to be beating his ass. He didn't expect 6 hands on his ass.
He didn't expect no country black ass whooping. That's what he didn't expect.
He wasn't
a southern.
He thought we were drunk.
Everybody keeps saying we should have had maids. We should have had a pocket knife.
We never think to carry things like that because we always travel.
Right, like we travel regularly. This is not something like literally. I was just on a trip a week and a half ago. Like, there's nothing we could have done to prevent this situation. Like, it's just. Trafficking is real.
And I think it could have been any taxi, and it could have been the first man that asked us. He was a little bigger. Now
it could have been anybody, but the thing is, the fact that he sat up there and did it, like it just goes to show he felt like we were either drunk or we were weak.
Tell him about the window. Remember,
he did not think
the window.
I said that. So honestly, we really believe that he has done this before because he was very fast, coordinated. He was very coordinated.
Only thing
So
he
for
didn't have
one,
was an
like I
extra
told
crew.
y'all, my first red flag.
He really didn't get under his seat.
The first red flag, like I told y'all, on his window, the windows were very tinted, like dark. Like what's the darkest you have? Like 5%.
Yeah,
His windows were 5%. But on my window, it was scratches on the window, like somebody had tried to like get out. So I don't know. I don't know, but the way that he grabbed, the fact that he was able to grab both of our phones at the same time, he's done this before. He was so coordinated. He put that, like, he was so coordinated. He moved so fast, like,
Oh, the excursion?
they sell coochie. They probably thought y'all got down. There's no way they thought that we got down. If they felt like we got down, he wouldn't have took our phones.
We wouldn't be here.
He would not have took our phones. It would have been voluntarily. He would have asked us. Like, honestly, I know plenty of people who have came to Colombia before me. I'm not trying to scare nobody from taking no trips, because, you know, like, all the stuff that was going around with the airports, and I mean, not the airports, the airplanes and stuff. Everybody was like, I'm so scared to take trips. I'm so scared to take trips.
Oh, shit,
Honestly,
we can go downstairs now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Honestly, I did not let that scare me. So I'm not trying to scare anybody from taking a trip. But if you do come to Colombia, you need to have a private driver. And you, like, I just know that in that moment, it's just looking back at it, I wasn't scared. Like, I know who I pray to every day that I wake up. So I was not scared when it was going on. But in that moment, like, it was just like fight or flight. After the fact, like, I literally just kept breaking down. I couldn't even, like, the fact that I'm telling this story right now is crazy, because I could not even tell the story full. This is my first time telling the full story to anybody without crying, shaking, anything like that, because I'm good now. But yes, another thing is our flights did get delayed. So we missed our first flight initially. And then after that, 3 of our flights got delayed. We were supposed to get to Colombia at 1 p.m. on Monday. We didn't get to Colombia until 10:30 on Monday. Literally. So that was another sign that it just wasn't meant for us to get here. But I'm not even gonna like take back how it happened, because at the end of the day, everything happens for his reason, and everything happens for a reason, and God don't put us in no position that we can't handle. I done been through
Too much.
I done been through it all. So yeah, I'm not.
And I just want to say I'm glad that it was us, because it could be a lot of people go on vacation with, and would have had you. Like if we had a good group.
Bye, Maya. Bye.
You like? Did I say that earlier? Did you not say that earlier?
I have a trip here playing here.
Did you not say that earlier?
I just want y'all back already. We're about to literally, our driver is about to pick us up right now, so we're about to leave. I just wanted to tell the story, because when I tell y'all my damn are flooded, like, I really was not, I wasn't expecting anybody for sympathy to say anything, like, or like, you know, I really was not expecting anybody to say anything to me. I was just like speaking because, like I said, like somebody just said they have a trip, you know, they about to come to Colombia. I know a lot of my mutuals travel, so I just wanted to speak up on it or whatever, you know, just to make y'all be aware or whatever. Just be safe.
Careful, get a driver.
But
get a driver.
Yeah, I'm about to get off. I'm gonna say this live, but I don't want too much of my information on here, because I don't need nobody to know my every move right now. I'm sure they could be watching. I don't know. He got my other phone, so yeah. I don't know. But
he got a country hillbilly. What's it called?
My people never come out, but at the end of the day, I'm used to attention. I already have a large following, so I'm used to people having negative shit to say. At the end of the day, this is real. This really happened to us. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope this never happens to y'all family, since y'all just don't believe us. And I'm about to go have some retail therapy. I am not reading the comments no more, because that shit will drive you crazy.
I get on their ass in the comments. Y'all be wondering why I be snapping on folks. Man, I ain't got time for it. Get your weird ass off my shit. Coming over here with that negative ass energy, because you over there going through whatever you going through. But overall, man, I'm glad that they are okay. You know, and like I said before, I can understand people being kind of skeptical about certain shit. But come on now, bro. She got receipts and all type of different shit. It's just so lame that people be like that. But ultimately, man, you know, I don't understand why people didn't understand. Some people just be picking. That's what it really be, because she said all of that, and you would have understood that it was not planned. Like it was another dude, it was random, different things like that. So, you know, some people just be picking. But they could have easily seen just bits and pieces just like I did until I found the rest of the videos. But anyway, long story short, forget the negative part of the whole situation. I'm glad that they are okay when you go travel with your friends and family and shit like that. Make sure that y'all are strapped. Make sure y'all, if they let you carry, make sure y'all go to Walmart, get you a little, you know, cutting knife or something like that. Just keep you something on you to, you know, make sure that y'all do have some type of safety. But like I said before, I believe that it's best to go ahead and do everything in one spot. I mean, now it's cool to drive probably 5 or 10 minutes here and there and shit like that, but 30, 45 minutes an hour and things like that, hell no, I don't trust nothing, you know. But people gonna do what they want to do, and some people gonna say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that with my life, and I'm all for that. I'm happy for you. You see my thumb, cuz? I'm happy for you. But for those who are very cautious, I think that's the best plan for traveling. But right now it's a weird time to travel, so y'all just be careful and do y'all thing, man, whenever y'all do y'all thing. But ultimately, I done say what I had to say about the whole situation. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll holler at y'all later on another video. All right.